Hello, hello, good people. Ikahuwangoro hapa. I'm back again. And as I always tell you, I am an alcohol addict, but in recovery. And I always love saying that I'm in recovery because this is the best decision that I have ever made personally. So today, it's been a while. So I've been thinking what to talk about. And I concluded that I should talk about the year 2025, the year of the Lord, where I decided, after convincing, of course, by my brother and my cousin and several other people, to come to rehab. But this year didn't start as well as it is ending because honestly, coming here for me is the best decision I've made, and I have repeated that again. This year started horribly. On the 11th day, it was a Saturday, 11th January of this year, I had been indulging on my usual drink during the day. Then in the evening, I was to pick my daughter. So ndio mimi huyo went downstairs, got into the car, started driving, and then after about 5 or so minutes of driving, a road that I have used a million and one times, I forgot that there was a bump. So me with my car, with my Subaru for that matter, I think I was speeding. There were two bumps ahead of me and they were close to each other. So I hit the first bump, then I hit the second bump, and I lost control of the car and I rolled. The number of times I rolled, I can't recall. I don't know. I don't remember anything. And that is how I lost my car. God is good because I didn't even get a scratch that day. Just got out of the car. I went to the hospital. My friends came. They took me to a hospital. I was done for several tests to just check whether I was okay, including a CT scan of the brain. And I was okay. So I continued with life, but I made a decision because, okay, the insurance said that the car is a write off, but they gave me an option of getting it back. But made a decision not to get it back. And I decided that they should pay me for the damages. So they paid me. What do? I got myself a motorbike in March of this year. A motorcycle guy. Yeah. Mulevi ananunua motorbike. And yeah, God is good. And it didn't take me a month before I had an accident with a motorbike. But I do not blame that motorbike. In fact, I'll just tell you after I describe what happened. So I went, it was a Wednesday. I think I didn't go to work that day. So what happened? I went, I spent time with my friends. Then in the evening, I was having one or two drinks. I'm a new rider. I've never ridden a bike. I had never ridden a motorcycle before then. But yeah, I was. So I go, have my two drinks, one, two, and two. Then I get onto my motorbike. I ride it pole pole. I decided to go and visit my mother. So that Wednesday I was in Thika town. So my mom's house is closer than my house. So I decided, I think I'm too high. Let me go to my mom's house. And that's what I did. And it was raining. But when I was going, I just rode slowly. I think I was doing about 30, 20 kilometers per hour, the speed. So before I reached about 1 kilometer from my mother's house, uh, because of it had rained. the road was slippery. So what happened? I slid with my motorbike, kaanguka chini. I didn't get hurt. Thanks God. So yeah, the motorbike didn't hurt me. But in my own wisdom, the wisdom of an alcoholic, I was like, see, I can lift this thing. Well, I tried lifting 140 kilograms because that's how much the motorcycle weighs. And what did I do? I slid. And what happened? Here at my ankle joint, the number plate of the motorcycle cut me. So, because I couldn't lift, I called my mother's caregiver. She organized some neighbors there. They came, they saved me, went home. I slept, spent the whole day Thursday there. On Friday, myself and my friend were traveling to Kericho. We uh, had planned for a road trip to Kericho. Still, my wound is there. I'm not taking care of it. I haven't done anything. I've not washed it. Nothing. Mulevi is always, walevi hawatakangi kujitekea care. So my wound was not being taken care of. Me with my wound and my bleeding, kaingia gari, sure, all the way to Kericho. Kericho, the night, where the bleeding that I had from that wound was a lot. But I know why, and I'll come there. So I bled. So my friend was like, "You guy, we have to go to the hospital." We went to the hospital the next day. They tried cleaning the wound. They also did some suturing, kuifunga, and that was it. As we continued with, or rather I, because my friend had stopped taking alcohol about a year ago. So I continued with sherehe. Mi nikaendelea kunywa pombe yangu. My friend was like, hey, this guy, kazi ni sherehe, I'm still bleeding. So on Sunday morning, we were to be there the whole weekend up to around Monday. My friend decided that we are coming back to Nairobi, and that's what we did. When we reached Nairobi, instead of going to a hospital or anything, I decided to go to work in Embu. So come to Nairobi, went to Embu, chappered the whole week there. That was the Easter weekend. That was the Easter week. Chappered the whole week there. Then I came back to Nairobi for Easter. So that time my wound has started getting infected. So Easter Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, as I was starting this video, if you remember, I said my cousin and my brother talked to me so that I could come here. And my cousin had organized for me to go and see a doctor who can help me with my alcoholism. So we decided I be admitted on Monday or Tuesday, on Tuesday. And that's what happened. I was getting admitted so that I could see a doctor who will help me with my alcoholism. My friend, that admission was God sent. And I thank God that the accident happened on the 11th of January and that I had bought a motorcycle which had caused me an injury that got infected. Because when I was being admitted for that injury and also to see a doctor who will help me with my alcohol issue. When I got admitted, I started having abdominal pains. The upper abdomen, the upper part of my stomach, so to speak, was paining a lot. So the doctors decided to call in a abdominal specialist or a stomach doctor. When the doctor came, my friends, what they found, because I went for an endoscopy, they found that my blood vessels which are found on my throat, going down, not throat, it's called the esophagus, the pipe that carries food from the mouth to the stomach. There are some blood vessels that are found there. Those blood vessels, they had bulged, zilikuwa zimefura, naitangwa varices. My friend, 11 of them. Hivyo ndivyo mnasikianga mlevi alianguka chini akapuke damu akaenda. Ni hiyo condition. But God is good. I had to buy a motorcycle. I had to get an injury which I didn't take care of, which meant that it got infected, and it meant that I was to be admitted to hospital. I was admitted because of the wound and the alcohol issue, but what they found was worse than all the other things. So I thank God that those things happened. The rest is history. The doctors were able to take care of me. They were able to treat my conditions. Even the reason why I was bleeding a lot was because my blood was not clotting well. The cells that help with clotting of blood were not enough in my body. So this year has been like that. I got treated, stayed for 3 months without alcohol. Na mjue alcohol ni shetani na ashindwe. After 3 months, in August, I went back. I went back. And I want to really thank my brother again and my cousin because they never gave up on me. My cousin is a doctor, a renowned doctor in this country. He came to my house with my brother and told me that if I don't change my ways, I will leave my children without a father. Nitaenda jene, huko kunaitwa nini huko? Eh, he was very straight up with me. And it is true. When I sit back now and think about where I have come from, especially this year, it is through God's grace that I'm here. So, I've given my story so that people can understand that these conditions and these problems are there and they can affect anybody. If someone wants to change, they should change. If this story or if my story, if what I've been telling you is going to help someone, I pray to God that it does. One person, two person, three, so that you understand. I believe I am here because I am supposed to save someone. There is a reason as to why I did not get my car back. There is a reason as to why the accident happened. There is a reason as to why I got a motorbike, I fell with it, I got a wound, and through that wound, the doctors were able to discover that I had a bigger problem in my body. So I pray to God that one person is going to be touched, and I want to finish with a celebratory mode because I I am remaining with only 9 days. Nimebakisha siku 9 manze, nimalize the 90. So wala wase wanaonanga ati rehab ina taking long, ndio hii inaenda kuisha. Next week nita come back na story ya venye what I have learned in rehab, and there are so many good things. So thank you guys, thank you people who have been following me, following my story, and hii 2025 ni noma, but sahi najua niko na miaka mingi ya kuishi juu I was sorted out. So thank you guys, mbarikiwe sana, and see you on the other side.